All right. Are you guys ready for your next competitor? Are you guys ready for All right. Your next competitor is better known as Kat. All right. We have the same nickname. Meow. All right. She is new to comedy, so that's awesome. I love that. She's a freshman and a writer from News from last Thursday. Please welcome to the stage Katharine LeeHong. Take that, Mike. Sorry.
Okay, I have no idea. Hi. Whew. Oh, there's a lot of you. Well, hi. Before we get started, can I just, I've got the butterflies really bad now. So can we just take one moment to quietly transmit the thought of genocide to the butterflies in my stomach? All right. And Hitler fly was just rejected from art school, so we're on a good road. I'll be good in like 2 months. So hi, you'll notice a marked difference in who I am tonight. I am the only taco in the sausage parade this evening. I was the only girl to try out for the stand-up comedy competition this year, and the entire time the auditions were going on, I couldn't help but think to myself, I feel like the only girl at a really disappointing frat party. Then I thought some more, and I was like, I feel like the only cat in a pack full of wild penises. I'm sorry, dogs. That was a Freudian, slut? Oh, no. I went to an airport recently. Let's do jokes about that. Have you ever gotten through security in an airport and just thought to yourself afterward, like, I should have brought a knife? I get that feeling all the time. It's not like I use it. It's just the fact that when you have a weapon on a plane, you own that domain. There's no one to say no. For the sociopath on the go, a knife is a necessity for travel, just like a neck pillow or Sudoku. Actually, the first time on an airplane, a baby cried the entire duration of the flight, and I finally realized why people hate that. I was so surprised at how quickly violence became an option. I felt like I was in a teenage mother simulator where I had to pretend to care about the baby, but really I'm like, how much sleep would I get with shaken baby syndrome? The only thing that made it really tolerable was that an hour and a half into the flight, the baby started to sound like it was choking. I think you finished that thought for me. And actually, I like kids. I don't have anything against them. They like me, I like them. And one day I'd like to have one of my own. And sometimes I like to imagine what questions they'll ask me, so I have the answers. And I imagine maybe my kid will just look at me one day like, Mommy, why is the sky blue? And I'll look at her and say, oh, honey, when people die, their skin decay, and they turn blue. And God is dead. I'll never forget the conversation I had with my father on the way home from high school graduation. I looked down and I looked up and said, Dad, I said, what, hon? I have something to tell you. Say it. I said, well, Dad, sometimes my vagina makes me feel like less of a man. I was an Easter bunny once, and I think the best way I can describe that experience is that you are simultaneously a child's worst nightmare and a creepy single father's dream. Have you ever heard about someone terrible, like you've been warned about them, and then 24 hours later or less, you end up meeting them? That happened to me with a horse once. I'll save you the story, it's really depressing, but I will tell you that when you are warned about a horse, you shouldn't give that horse breathing room. There is literally no other reason to complain about a horse other than how terrible or good it is. And that horse was terrible. Wow, that's quiet. Don't worry, it's my least favorite joke. Actually, I'm at the end of my set, and so I just wanted to tackle one issue with you before I go. You see, there are many women in comedy, and it's difficult for me to really try to find feminine material that's good for both genders. It's funny to them. So it's a long and hard process, but I feel like it's my duty as a woman to try to fit at least one in. Thank you. Give it up for your host, TV.
All right. One more time for Katharine LeeHong. Did I say that right? That's awesome. I love that you are whiter than me and you have a more Asian last name than me. I love that. That's super cool. Is it like did I say it right? LeeHong?
Yeah, LeeHong. Thank you for not making it French.
Oh,
Everyone says LeeHong.
Oh, LeeHong. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's great. All right, well, keep it going for her. She was wonderful. That's amazing. That's some best hugs all around. Titties. I know, like that's immature as a guy, but are those your parents or anything like that? Oh my God. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Hugs, titties, and then she's like, that's my mom. And that's your dad, right? Oh, like, are you stepdad? Okay, all right, cool, very cool. And your mom is beautiful. You're both beautiful. And I'm not like a creep. Like I'm married, my dick died. And but right, you look. I mean, every guy in here, you're looking at the mom like, oh my God, you know, I would do Katharine and where she came from. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're a good sport. Thank you. Oh my God, you guys are never gonna have me back here. It's been a tradition, and then now I just ruined it by being inappropriate to someone who's paying tuition. Right. Oh, welcome. I like that. I love it, and I love the. Do people in here have the Southern accent? Like, I love that accent. I don't have it. I don't know. Somebody raised her hand. Are you like? Talking about her needs, all right? I always love the Southern accent because, like, no matter, even if somebody's like, "Hello, Pete," I'm like, "What did you call me?"
Yeah.
Was that the dude with the stash? Was that you?
No.
No, it was him.
I tell you what, though.
Were you the guy from last year?
Yeah.
Does anybody remember this guy from last year? He's like literally Boomhauer from. I love that. That's cool. I miss you, dude. I miss you.
Yeah, man. Miss you too, brother.
Nobody is happier that I'm talking to you than right over there. Mom was like, oh my God, thank God.